Hi, I'm Jennifer Billig from Include Me in the Arc of PA, and this is, go ahead.
I'm Celia Morrison, also with the Arc of PA and the Include Me program.
We are here today to talk about our book study for the novel Out of My Mind by Mrs. Sharon Draper. And so Celia is going to be my new student, and we're going to go over the overview to kind of give you an idea of what the class will be like. Celia, are you ready?
I am. Thank you.
So I am going to share my tab so that you can see the slides. And Celia, can you see this?
I can.
Yeah. So this is the overview that I will do with the students when they join the classroom. The school age students, when the adults join it, it's in there for them to already kind of look at before we get started. So we start off with Sharon Draper and who she is, and this is pulled right from her website, information about her, but the students can then click on her and visit her website. Can you see her website?
I can, yeah.
So if you scroll through this, she has study guides for all of her books, and then here is Out of My Mind, and you can get a little bit more information about it here at her website and learn more about her and all of the other awesome books that she has written.
Explore a little bit before you get started.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. And then, so we move on. There's the synopsis of the book. So it's 11-year-old Melody has a photographic memory. Her head is like a video camera that is always recording. Always, and there's no delete button. Now talk to the kids in the class about that and what that would be like. But she's also the smartest kid in her whole school, but nobody knows it. Most people, her teachers and doctors included, don't think she's capable of learning. And up until recently, her school days consisted of listening to the same preschool level alphabet lessons again and again and again. If only she could speak up. If only she could tell people what she thinks and knows, but she can't because Melody can't talk. She can't walk. She can't write. Being stuck inside her head is making Melody go out of her mind. That is, until she discovers something that will allow her to speak for the first time ever. And at last, Melody has a voice, but not everyone around her is ready to hear it. So Celia, we would talk to the students in the class about that and about what it would like to be 11 years old and to sit and listen to preschool level songs and lessons all day long and not be able to tell anybody that you don't want to do that.
Right.
So this is there for the students, but also because we mentioned a photographic memory. Well, what is that? So students can click here and it'll take them to a couple different YouTube channels about what a photographic memory is. And they can click right on it and it'll play it for them.
This episode of T News is brought to you by the Toyota Corolla.
So is this,
Let's lead the way.
Is this something that you would guide the students through, or is this more of a self-guided thing where they would click through on their own?
This is a self-guided thing. So after we go over the overview and we talk a little bit about the book, I give an assignment. It would be ungraded. I would hope that they would all do it, to go through the overview and watch the videos and, tell me what they think of it, because there's more as we go through the overview. Nice. And I have videos throughout all of the discussions as well. Excuse me. So there's 2 videos here that you can watch to learn more about that. Then also, this is a video put on by AI DuPont Nemours. AI Nemours DuPont. Honestly, I can never remember. It's the hospital that my child uses, but it's in Delaware. And so there's a video about Shannon. And Shannon, to me, is as close to Melody as I can find a video. So this is all, oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes I hit my mouse the wrong way. A video of Shannon kind of talking about her life. I'll watch a little bit of it right now.
My name is Shannon. I'm 15 years old. I have cerebral palsy.
go ahead and stop that right there, but she tells about her life and how she, what she enjoys doing and where she goes to school. And it's like Melody, but a little bit different because, we're not all the same. And actually, as Zach Honor says in his video, that people with cerebral palsy are as diverse as everyone, that we're not all the same. So I do talk to the students about Zach Honor. Celia, do you know Zach Honor?
I do. I think I've watched a certain rainbow bagel video of his.
He has a rainbow bagel video. He also has colorful language, so we don't share that one with the children, but I do show it to the adults. But he's a funny guy, and he makes light of things, and he's really a comedian, but he does all kinds of stuff on his YouTube channel. But he put out this commercial for Speechless, which was a television show a few years back. And he talks about having cerebral palsy and 10 things he says about it. So this is a fun video for the kids to watch. And then Kids Health, again from Nemours, has information here. It starts off for parents, and then there's information for kids. They can go to their site and they can learn more information about it. So this is where they can go. And this is a great site because it'll also read it to you.
That's great.
So you can get all of that information and learn how to say these fun words: dyskinetic, cerebral palsy.
Wow. I'm already seeing how you're trying to present the information in a variety of ways. Like they can watch a video, but not just a video that's educational about cerebral palsy as a disease, but that is like a personality, kind of an internet celebrity talking about their life.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
And he's a fun celebrity.
Yeah.
And then we go on into, this is the very first page of the book. And it's titled Words. And these are Melody's words. And she says, I'm surrounded by thousands of words, maybe millions. Cathedral, mayonnaise, pomegranate, Mississippi, Neapolitan, hippopotamus, silky, terrifying, iridescent, tickle, sneeze, wish, worry. Words have always swirled around me like snowflakes, each one delicate and different, each one melting untouched in my hands. Deep within me, words pile up in huge drifts. Oops, I went too soon again. So that's the whole first page. And as you get through the story, you'll understand that Melody is super intelligent and has all of these words, but she can't speak them because she does not have a method of communication yet. So that will happen as the story goes on. But words are very important, and they're very, very powerful. And I have this quote here by Yehuda Berg, and I hope I pronounced that correctly. Words are singularly the most powerful force available to humanity. We can choose to use this force constructively with words of encouragement or destructively using words of despair. Words have energy and power with the ability to help, to heal, to hinder, to hurt, to harm, to humiliate, and to humble. So Celia, I don't know about you, but I couldn't probably tell you about any physical fights that I got in or was punched by my sisters or hurt anyway like that. But I can tell you about a ton of mean things that were said because those words stay.
That's so true.
Mm-hmm. So we talk about the power of words, and having respect for one another. So then we move on from this slide into the R word. And really the basis of why I was interested in this book and bringing it to students. So these are my words. It's simple. Don't use the word. It's never a time in the present or the future to use this word. But in my opinion, we need to address it when it comes to our history because it's written in books. It was used in many films and television programs. It doesn't make it right, but it makes it a learning experience. So, and I put in here, you can disagree with me. This is my opinion. The word is used in this book. Melody uses it. But I will not say it when I teach it to the children. I will say the R word. But it is there. It is in the book. And before I read this book, my daughter was reading a book in school that had that word in it, and I was appalled. And the more I got to think about it, though, it was in the historical context of the book, that word was accepted and it was used. So I thought it gives us a time to talk about that and say, you know what, it was used, but it's not okay anymore, and this is why.
Right. That context is more powerful than just saying, don't do it, especially for kids that are so curious.
Right.
And I'm sure that age group is as curious as any, right?
Exactly. Well, you know, kids will use bad words and you say, don't say it. And they're like, why?
Right.
And just saying not to say it doesn't really work, at least in my experience. So we will talk about that. So there's you know, I watched Rocky, all of the Rocky shows, because I was working with somebody who enjoyed that movie, and they use it in there several times. The word was used in there, but at that time of that movie, it was acceptable. So they're famous. They're very popular movies are not going away.
Wow, right.
And the same with some old shows with really good lessons in them still use that. It's the shows that are being filmed now that are still using them that it's unacceptable.
Right. It's a different context.
It is. So this is the last part of the overview here. There's a petition, pledge to show respect. Started off as spread the word to end the word. So each one of these boxes, oh, I did it again. Oh my goodness. Each one of these boxes will take the students to the site. So spread the word. The word right now is inclusion. Let's spread that. Let's talk about this. What we're going to teach people, what we're going to spread. And there's a national day for it. In 2021, the theme is connection. This year, spread the word. Inclusion recognizes the need to build connections and ensure that everyone feels seen, heard, and valued. And then when we go back to our slideshow, we have this mom here. This is her, I think it's the father, and Max is the same as this article over here. She has a video about why would you call my child an R word? And she did this video with her son. And that'll take you, the orange box will take you right there. And then this is an article she wrote. Do we ban this word or do we understand this word? Mm-hmm. And I think that is important because we need to understand why we're not supposed to use it. Because if we don't, then people are only going to replace that word with another word. Right. And it's already starting to do that because they haven't learned respect. So that's what we're hoping to teach the kids with this information.
Right. To give them a chance to say what they think and also maybe hear from some other students and hear from you as to why you were interested in this book study in general. This is a really interesting entrance point to what was already, a best-selling book. So it'd be good enough to read on its own. But if I were a student, I'd be interested to hear that this is why you decided to make a huge Google Classroom with a bunch of clickable links and things to focus on these kinds of conversations. It's great.
I'm going to stop sharing my screen back to us. We had, this was our second book study that's coming up. So I had a book study with Max and Harley last time. And, they really got in. They really asked questions and we talked and they were very excited about the book. So we're hoping for more students this time, and we are all across Pennsylvania. And it'll be interesting to see, where everybody is located. Yeah, our kiddos last time where it was one in the East Coast and one on the West Coast.
Oh, nice.
Yep. And then my son participated and he was right in the middle. So
perfect. So if kids wanted to sign up, they would go to includeme.org.
includempa.org.
includempa.org.
I always forget that one too. So yes, they can go there, or they can, if they want some more information, they visit the Facebook page, Include Me, just Include Me, right?
I think so.
And there's information there for where you can click to go sign up. There are 2 classes, one for parents, professionals, and teachers, and then there's one for students. If you are a paraprofessional, you want hours, you can join the class. It starts this third Wednesday at 7:00. The kids is going to start in mid-March. And I can't remember what that date is. Is it the 17th?
That sounds right.
I think so. I think it's St. Patrick's Day, isn't it? Or is that the 18th?
Yeah, and the 18th is my birthday. So really any of those dates would work great.
We will have more information on our Facebook page and on the website, and there will be lots of interactive activities and things to do each class period. All right. Thank you so much. I hope to see you there in our classroom.